is the Glass Cannon Network.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Glass Cannon's Gen Con booth 2022. I am in a new chair. You just saw me here about a half hour ago wrapping up an interview with our sponsors, Norse Foundry. Thank you so much. You guys were amazing. And I had a chance to shove 150 chicken fingers into my face. And now, just like everybody else at Gen Con, I feel sick. And I'm ready, though, to play some more games, to add some more to the list. And once again, we have to thank another gaming sponsor that helped make this booth possible. When we had the idea, when we wanted to do this thing that I don't know the whole history of Gen Con, it seems like nobody's done quite a booth like this before. We were like, we're going to need help. And we reached out to all of our friends, and they answered the call. And one of the main ones that came in early, because they were 16 hours ahead, and it was the day ahead for them, was Chaosium. Chaosium stepped up. They were like, we love the stuff that you guys do, and we want to do more of it together. Let's start working together. And so how about we come by and just show you snippets of 3 of our biggest games, and in one mega demo session. And all I thought was how much I love demos at Gen Con. It's my favorite thing, and now the demos are coming to me. So this is the greatest thing ever. I'm very, very excited. And not only that, but I have a stellar cast to play with today. I want to introduce a couple of the players right out of the gate who have joined us in the booth. Everybody, please welcome Josephine McAdam and Matthew Kabadakaza.
Hey,
Josephine, are you excited to check out the Gen Con booth? You were here before, like in our first show. Your thoughts?
Oh, yes, yeah. I walked by and I kind of put my body against the window.
You did.
I was like, notice me.
Yeah. There was a moment where I was frantically working on the mixing board. We had major issues. We were an hour delayed, as all of you know. And I'm like, and I just like look up, and literally 6 inches from me behind the glass is Josephine with a camera. And she's just like...
Yeah, so I have some little stressed out photos of Joe, and I'm very pleased with myself.
Good for any album. Matthew just got in late yesterday. I haven't really seen you. I saw him this morning in his boxers, in his hotel room doorway, bleary-eyed, hair all mussed up, as I handed him a badge to get him into this place.
True.
How has your morning been? I saw you found pants.
I found pants.
That's good.
To be fair, I woke up to a text that said, "Open the door." So I didn't know what was happening.
It's a little creepy. It's a little creepy. But what you do is you open the door.
That's what you do. If it's from Joe,
Yes.
he's probably stressed.
How did you know? Does he have a specific, knock?
No, he texted me.
Oh.
I texted him. I just said, open the door.
I understand.
Open the door.
I understand how texts work now.
We're going to introduce our last player in a minute here, but first I want to kick it to there's reasons.
Rude.
Calm down. First, I want to kick it to our host for this presentation, who comes to us, flew here from Australia just to do this demo. It's the only reason he's here, which is very exciting. We've talked to him many times on the phone. He's been a part of all of the stuff that we've done with Chaosium so far, including Masks of Nyarlathotep, and before that, the Call of Cthulhu stream we did during New Game Who Dis in 2021. Please welcome for the first time on camera for the Glass Cannon Network, Brian Holland from Chaosium. Brian, what's up, buddy?
Thanks. This is also the last time I'll be here. I'm going to leave right after.
Yeah.
I got to get back to Australia.
After that.
Yeah. Just it's only so many 22-hour flights you got to do in like a 3-day period. You can do it. I'm trying to break a record. So, yeah, thank you for having me.
It is our pleasure. Tell us what we are in for today.
I don't know, a smorgasbord of like a bunch of Chaosium gaming nonsense, I hope.
Okay.
Depending on like what the players are going to throw at me. We're going to play 3 different demos. These demos are you can go get your demo right now on the show floor at Gen Con. If you're not there, you can experience it vicariously through the stream. So it's one for 7th, one for Call of Cthulhu, and one for RuneQuest. Now they're designed to be played in like 15 minutes, Also, I suspect we'll be going a bit longer than this as we sort of wax on a little
Why
bit.
don't you look at me? You look directly at me.
I look directly at you. Well, we've played before.
Yes.
So that's the only context I have, really.
Fair.
You know, that's fine. Everyone else here is new blood, but it should be super fun. But
No,
I mean,
your instincts are dead on. Matthew loves going off the path.
yeah.
You present me with an NPC, I want to know things about.
How many people refuse the call to adventure? Can we also address the elephant in the room, which is the other player you haven't introduced yet
Yes.
for some reason?
I've been trying so hard to be quiet because I haven't been introduced yet. There's so many things I've been wanting to say. So many
Ladies and
things.
gentlemen, back on the Glass Cannon Network after the fantastic time that we had together in
Yes,
Time
we had
Watch.
a fantastic time.
Fantastic time. Paula Deming is back. Paula!
Yay!
Yes, here in person. The last time I saw you in person was L.A., and we just got to hang out.
Yes, we
didn't
did
get
to
to
hang out.
game.
Did not game. I watched you game,
Yeah, you did watch me.
and I was
I
like, man,
appreciate
wouldn't it be
that.
fun if I was gaming right now too? But I'm not. I'm just watching it.
I'm just watching it.
I've been there.
Yeah, but we could. It's a long story, but we only have a certain amount of camera usage we could do, so we had to change this shot to get Paula in. I would never leave you. Wait,
That's
save the
why
best
I
for
thought it
last.
was for something like special, like, oh, there's a reason. I'm going to talk about the show she's doing with us tomorrow. No, it's just because the camera needed to be changed.
It's in Joe's contract that he can never open sharing the frame with anybody. So
Let me tell you how difficult Joe is. I just played
Look
with
at me.
him.
Don't look at me.
Look at me.
Oh, boy.
Look at the floor.
I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited. And I'm very happy to know that you want to know things about NPCs. I'm going to work up some backstories before I run D&D for you tomorrow.
Yes, yes. So Paula is one of the only people besides Jared Logan. I think the only person besides Jared Logan that's going to be hosting games in the booth. And I guess Brian right now.
yeah, don't worry about me, man. It's fine.
I don't know what I'm
Brian,
talking
you are
about.
also special. You came here from Australia.
Yeah, I paid to be here.
That's the difference. It's so
I'll take my time, damn it.
I'll take my time. No, Paula is running D&D 5e tomorrow morning, right?
Yes,
First thing. Yeah.
First thing. And you know what? We're going to start on time.
Gauntlet throw down. Harry, just screw up some of the wires, unplug a few things, and be like, figure it out, Paula.
I'm be like, I don't know. I don't run this. I'm just here to, you figure it out.
It is funny, though. I kind of feel like it's the Olympics. Like, I feel like we're in the Olympics, and I'm like, long day of content, but like, and then tomorrow, first thing when you get up in the morning for the European soccer, in this case, it's going to be Paula running 5e, and Matthew is in it.
Yes.
And who else is playing in that?
We have Harley, and we have
Eric Mona and Clinton Trucks.
and Clinton Trucks.
Yes.
I know the character. I know the players in my game.
Now that's a dedicated GM, folks. There you go.
Also, I'm sorry, Harley, I didn't say your last name.
Kane.
That's what I thought, and I got scared it was wrong. I'm ready for tomorrow.
All right, let's get back to the business at hand, though. Brian is going to get us started with these short 15-minute demos.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
15 minutes. And I think they involve an encounter, so this is going to be amazing.
Maybe. Well, we don't use the E
Oh,
word
boy.
at Chaosium. It's everything's just
Oh.
drama and fun and excitement and swashbuckling and I have the best job in the world because I work for Chaosium, which means I get to dream the dreams of dead gods and construct the world from essential runes and I don't know, fight pirates or be a pirate. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of 7th Sea. I'm pretty sure that's what we do in it. But we're going to figure it out. I've got these 3 things. I've got
Should we
three
start with that
demos. What? I know. I'm just the marketing director. I don't make the stuff, all right? All right. So, because I'm not a GM who plans things, woo, what up? So we don't actually have much planned. I've got 3 skeleton adventures here, which are the demos that we're running, and they're very good. We're probably going to end up going off script. That's just a feeling I have. But I thought I'd leave it up to the players with what we want to do first, and then I'll hand out your very, very stripped down, basic level character sheets that you can apply whatever else you want to. So I don't know. Do you want to flip 5 coins and go through a really regimented tournament process to figure out who we should go first, or you just want someone should pick?
I
could,
want to play RuneQuest. I'm just going to say, I'm going
I
to
was
throw
gonna
one out there.
Okay.
Those are on
I
the
was going to
same
roll
level.
a die.
I was gonna roll a die.
Yes,
You can roll a
thank
die.
you. No, you want to play RuneQuest.
You would say you
RuneQuest.
roll the stones, rune stones.
Rune
I mean, I will
stones.
toss some runes.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. I
you
think
say
I have a
that?
runic die.
Yeah.
We were gifted it by our friend Kevin at the Boston Lodge of the Pathfinder Society. Look at that, a little runic D10, which we'll need for these games.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we can roll a die. Let's roll a die.
Well, I've already got the RuneQuest.
All right,
So
RuneQuest
time to
it
roll
is.
dice is
Yeah.
finished.
RuneQuest.
So we roll
Oh,
dice.
I
roll
rolled
dice.
a die. It was 1 with 4, which is the number I assigned to RuneQuest.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are
good.
extremely pretty dice.
Thank you.
Free ads. Where'd you get them?
They're very
They're,
sparkly.
Sparkly. I got them at a con when I was playing in a game and realized I forgot my dice and I had to buy. I only needed the D6, but
Well,
they
you
only
went
sold them in
nuts.
sets.
Don't-
Right,
They're,
no choice. No choice.
they're
D-
sparkly.
Don't let Joe anywhere near those.
I'll keep my distance.
I have bad dice luck as well, so it's going to be interesting.
Cool. All right. Well, here we go. Now we've got 4 character sheets. These are very, very basic level character sheets. They're not like it's not the same level of depth and breadth that the full RuneQuest experience gives you.
Yep.
There's some little bit of background on each character sheet. So I don't know. Someone will have to vamp while we take turns reading our little section of background. I have so in RuneQuest. What is RuneQuest? I'm so glad you asked, Joe, specifically. What you asked what it is. RuneQuest is Chaosium's game of mythic Bronze Age adventure set in Greg Stafford's wonderful world of Glorantha, where everyone can use magic and the gods are real. So one of the main things that happens with your RuneQuest characters, you select which cult you are going to be a member of, which god you're going to worship, and there are many, 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 many gods in Glorantha. That's, for want of a better word, it's sort of like choosing your character class. It determines your beginning spells, like your skills, what you're good at, what your character believes. But we are in a Bronze Age world where it's like high magic. And so it's been around for a while, like 40 years, RuneQuest. Don't quote me on that. I'm younger than 40. But a friend of mine who I played a lot of games with, he's older than me. He's 49. And he described RuneQuest Glorantha to me, like the world of Glorantha, as, do you remember when you were a kid and you just had like a bunch of toys? So you just did what you could with them. You'd be like, Darth Vader's here with this mushroom.
And Optimus Prime.
And here comes a dinosaur. And yeah, that's sort of like Glorantha's just got everything. And it's a bit strange and it's kind of fun. Anyway, so I have 4 characters here. I'm going to let you all pick them. So the first one, I have a member of the Stormbull cult. These are very angry people. They hate chaos. They ride animals, which is pretty cool. The Orlanth cultist. Orlanth is the god of lightning and the sky. Ermal is like the trickster cultist. I mean, that's what we're going to say with that, you know. And Humark II is like a death clan, cool cult thing going on here. Anyway, so Paula.
Oh,
Who
gosh. I was gonna be
appealed?
like, well, just let everyone else pick, and
Okay.
I'll go last, because I have analysis paralysis. I did like the idea of riding an animal. Is anyone else
Okay, well, then you
feeling
can be the Stormbull
particularly
cultist.
drawn? Is that
And while we're
okay?
doing this, you can read the little background thing if that makes any
Great.
sense at all. Don't read it out loud. But
You
there
are a battle thing.
Matthew.
I'll take the sky guy.
All right, Orlanth. There
Orlanth.
you go. Josephine, you've played RuneQuest once before. And
Yes, of course I remember
Well,
everything.
it wasn't. I remember you didn't play one of these cultists.
Great. I'll
So-
take the cool one.
The cool one. Well, here's who marked.
Aw,
Yeah.
I wanted the cool
And
one.
now you
Aw,
get
boy.
Ermal, the trickster guy. Now,
Trickster.
RuneQuest, if anyone's played Call of Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu is based on the RuneQuest system, which has since become the basic role-playing system, which is dead simple. And while everyone's reading the little section of character backstory, I'm going to explain to you the core mechanic that you need to understand to play either RuneQuest or Call of Cthulhu. I'm going to take out these special ruby dice that are available in the Call of Cthulhu starter set. 40th edition starter set. It is. You're going to roll a D100. If you're familiar with that, it's 1D10 for the tens column, 1D10 for the units column, and you roll them together and it creates a number between 0 and 100. I've just rolled an 82. That's not very good because in RuneQuest and Call of Cthulhu, we are trying to roll low. So if you have a spot hidden skill of 35, that means you've got a 35% chance of passing that skill. So you're going to roll to try and get 35 or under. I just rolled a 14. I crushed it. There's nothing I'm not good at. All right. How are we going? Has everyone read their thing? Everyone's got lots of questions? It doesn't matter. Just roll with it.
Let's go.
It's cool.
I'm a
It's cool.
Klingon.
Are you?
I want to die in glorious battle.
Oh, well,
Oh, nice.
that's pretty cool. That's what you're all about. Okay, I'm running. So this adventure is called Descent into Darkness. It was written by a friend of mine and colleague, Andrew Bean, and I apologize to him in advance because I'm going to butcher it very, very likely because we're going to do something wild here, I suppose. Joe, how are you going there with your background? I'm going to interrupt you to start again.
I love it. I'm
Okay.
just very nervous about role playing it.
That's all right.
He's
You
a
wanna
big
trade?
antagonist.
You want to trade last minute?
You don't like your background?
Oh,
Your
no, I'm
background?
fine with it.
No. I'm good. He's just an antagonist. He's like, he cuts everyone down and deflates everyone around.
Oh, I can. That's easy.
That will be
You wanna do this?
hard to imagine.
This would be great.
Watch this.
This would be great.
All right, here we go.
Brian, the last time I played RuneQuest, I had a pet snake. And
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I remember
Yeah,
that being very important.
it was. You don't have a pet snake this time, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I am noticing that.
That's all right. So now you're like, well, what am I going to do?
What am I? That was
This is
the-
the
I
snake
can have a
game.
pet snake.
How else did I roleplay to talk to the snake?
No, but you're all anth-cultists, so you're all good. Okay.
We're good.
Cool. All right. Are we all good?
Yes.
Any questions?
Nope.
All right, good, because I don't have that many answers, but that's all right. All right, so you're all from the kingdom called Sartar, which is made up of many tribes and clans. The rebel queen of your own tribe, a woman named Callias Starbrow, has sent out the Flaming Arrow, which is calling the clans, including yours, to war. To inspire your forces in battle, your clan needs one of the clan's sacred treasures, which is an ancient carved troll skull, and you have to
Yeah.
retrieve it from its resting place in the burial mound where it's kept. Are you with me so far? Am I speaking too quickly?
Get the troll.
Can I write on this?
skull.
No, yeah, that's it's
I hope
laminated,
so,
so you
because
can write
I've
however you
already
want.
started.
Oh, yeah, you can't write on it. Matthew's got an exception. That's a joke. I'm joking.
You ruined it?
No.
Her face. Look, you should see your face.
All right,
It's a
I
joke.
got
It's a joke.
get troll skull.
That's pretty much. You get the troll
That's what
skull
I
to
wrote.
inspire.
I just wrote
Inspire
called to
everybody.
war, and I was like, enough said.
All right,
Let's
okay.
go.
All right, very cool. All right, so do some role playing. Do what you do. Do your thing. All right, no, but you've got to get this from a burial mound where the troll skull is kept. So after several hours of ride from your clan fort, the sun is setting over the horizon. It's like that cool, like blood misty thing, you know. So the night is not far away. And RuneQuest has a dope red moon. Like the moon is red. And there's actually a goddess, the Red Moon Goddess. It's a whole thing. All the big Glorantha heads who are watching me right now are just like, you're messing it up. But I'm not. So the Red Moon's really serious, and you can see their rolling hills are illuminated. Sorry, they're illuminated by the faint red light of the red moon. You have climbed to the top of the ancient burial, and whispering a prayer to your clan ancestors. That's not optional. You all do that automatically.
Okay, got it.
You light a torch, and you're about to enter the tunnel that winds down into its depths. How are you all feeling at this time? It's a beautiful backing track. Well done, producers.
You're welcome. That would be me. How am I feeling? The Humonked cultist. So we're
Humocked.
unnamed.
Humocked. No, you write a name. The characters are devoid of name and gender.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
This
can
is
write
just a
whatever you want. I
cultist.
should have said that. Sorry. Please come up with a name. Whatever
Come up
you
with a
want.
name.
Are we
Yeah.
all working together?
Yeah. So you're from
Okay.
the same clan, the same tribe, and because you're about to go to war, you thought that this dope old troll skull would really inspire your comrades on the field
Okay.
of battle.
So we're all just different religions, but we're from
Yeah.
the same
You're all
clan.
fine. This is one of
Okay,
those games
got
where
it.
you don't like other people's religions.
That's right, because
Yeah.
you were saying the religion is kind of like
The gods are real. There's no dispute. Yeah. It's like
Gods
are real. Yeah. They walk around and stuff sometimes.
All right, well, let's get this party started.
All right. So sorry, I forgot because you're the Ermal
Yeah.
thing now. Okay. Let's go. Do you have a name yet? Something
Lurple.
tricksty? There you go, Lurpal. All right.
Okay,
Lurple.
yeah, that's what I said. Lurple.
All right, so you're about to
Lurple.
light a torch and enter the tunnel that winds down into its depths. Does anyone want to do anything before we enter here? Don't think too hard on it. We can just have some fun with
Can
it.
I just notice things? Can I look around and see,
You
like, are there
can.
any signs that if we enter this tunnel, there's going to be, like, a trap or something that might kill us?
That's possible. Now, can you... Well, is Joe going to say something?
I was just going to say, what does your character look like? I'm trying to picture that.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
What does my character look like? Well, I think I'm wearing animal skins.
Dope.
Dope.
And because
So
I
warm.
worship the storm bull, I have some like bull horns. It's like a headdress that I wear. I look pretty freaking fierce, is what I'm saying. And my name starts with an H, and it is
So good.
it's Hyla, and that is
pretty
Hyla.
Hyla. Oh, that's good.
I was going to spell it Hilah. So.
You could spell it that way too
Yeah,
if you would
okay.
like.
It's acceptable.
yeah.
Both are
Both are
acceptable?
acceptable,
Okay,
mhm.
yeah.
Do you wear the skins of the animals you ride?
When they are done in their service to me, then that's how I honor them. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. So it's not. I don't like skin them and then make them continue to like. Right.
Well,
you know
that
what I'm
would be
saying?
horrific.
That would be horrific. And I'm not that. I'm not like that.
That
I'm,
is something
you know,
a chaos worshiper would do, and
right,
Stormbull
and
hates
I am
chaos.
not into chaos. Nobody here likes chaos, right?
Whoopsie.
Because I will kill you.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we don't tolerate
No.
chaos.
So it's how, yes, I honor. So actually, my belt is the first animal I ever rode. It's just, yeah. And so that one's really special.
Sweet.
to
And
me.
while you were describing that, you can make a scan roll to
Thank
see if you can see. That's what you're trying to look around. So did you hear my little explanation before about how this works? Yeah, cool. D100. What did you roll?
A 65, and I have a scan of 75.
Okay, so that
I
is
think
a
that's
success.
good.
We're
good
learning.
to
Everybody's
me.
had the demonstration is having the desired effect. No, you're fine. Everything's good. No, it's just the beautiful sunset. The red moon is rising, although it reminds you a little bit of the Lunar Empire, who worship the red moon goddess, who tolerate chaos, and it makes you a little bit angry. But you're used to this every night, every same time. You know.
Every night, this
yeah.
moon.
Yeah, exactly
It's
right.
red like my anger.
Yeah, but other than that, no. It looks like the burial mound hasn't really been disturbed in like a really long time, so it's very unlikely that it's trapped.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I think we're safe here to move
Can
forward.
I listen into the tunnel ahead?
Oh, you can. So let's you have to move you move the rocks and everything aside from it. You lean your head in,
All right.
and as you lean your head in, how would you describe the overall look and feel of your general aesthetic and face? Like, what do you look like?
My character is 6'5" and is just pure muscle.
Cool.
He's incredibly strong looking and incredibly tough. He has lightning bolts shaved into the sides of his hair
Yeah.
to honor the god
Orlanth.
the god I
Yeah.
worship. And he looks like the fiercest, most brutal tactician and warrior you've ever seen in your life. His name is Crash Stevenson.
Crash.
He is the Thane of Polywog. And he goes, "Hey guys, let me just listen in down this hallway." And I would like to listen.
It's a hallway, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's drywall and everything.
Yeah. Can I?
Hallway.
The tunnel, the burial
Tunnel.
mound, sacred burial mound.
Oh, in Polywog, we have very nice hallways.
Okay.
Can I do it in such a way that I pay tribute to Orlanth? I listen in such a way that honors him.
Ooh.
I mean, sure. You're
Yeah.
just like, is it?
I
What
have
do
a
you?
question. Are your eyes closed?
They are now.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, I listen.
Okay.
I want to throw some rocks down this.
While he's listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Give me a D100 roll against
That sounds
against,
like a chaotic
55.
kind of move.
Yep.
Not that kind of chaos.
Okay, good.
Different- More like
Phew.
think like mutants.
Okay,
Like-
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
I
good.
rolled
That's
a
good to know the difference.
A 77 over 65.
Okay, so you failed.
Yes.
So, and Joe
Over
had.
70.
Level?
Over what? I don't
I said over 50. That's fine.
Oh.
Okay, so you failed as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you're both you're bad at sabotaging his listening, but you didn't hear anything anyway. It sounds fine. There's nothing in there.
Everything's fine here.
Okay, we're all good. Okay, so we're going to start moving in now.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We haven't
Yeah.
actually got to.
Oh, yeah. Let's.
What's your deal?
After
Maybe you go in first.
After you. I insist.
Okay. And also 6, whatever. Also,
You should be an inch taller than the all-lamp guy, so there's tension.
shredded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tall, shredded, bald, cleanly shaven, very clean looking, except for the tats all over.
Do you have
Think-
any hair on your body?
Uh,
Or are you hairless?
We need to know.
you don't know. The animal skins are keeping the mystery a mystery.
Ooh, I like a mystery.
He is, think Kratos from God of War, right? Straight up, tall, long limbs. He is the
Deathly pale.
deathly pale. He is and he's very, he's
Suffering from alopecia.
suffering from alopecia and is so, he just looks so pure and clean, except for the tattoos, obviously. So he doesn't have that rugged, gruff look. He is a battle thane of his clan and is the chief guard of the clan's chieftain commander. So he's like the captain of the guard, essentially.
Okay.
And he's intense on honor and doing the right thing, etc. and has no room for thieves and tricksters in his
But
life.
yet you do.
Yeah, apparently he does. So anyway, the very large dude, he'll start walking into this,
Into the burial mound.
into the burial mound.
Okay, it's
And,
dark, but you've got a torch. So
he
it's not
also is so angry on the walk there.
Yeah.
He's so mad
Of course.
because
Yeah,
he has a passion. I don't know what passion is.
Well, we're going to get into that.
But his passion is he hates the lunar empire.
Yeah?
I don't know if that has anything to do with the red moon.
A lot of people, well,
Samesies.
I also hate
We're
the
all
Lunar Empire.
united.
We are
Yo.
united in our hatred.
All right.
Good.
So-
We have
Aw,
something in
you
common.
guys.
Wait, what's your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
Yeah, what's your name, Joe?
Do you want me to vamp?
Come back to me.
Okay.
Back.
So, Glantha
His
history
name
lesson.
is Bismarck Flank,
Bismarck.
the Flanco.
or
but you can
Dismark?
call him Mark.
What?
His name is Mark.
Okay, cool.
God damn it.
Mark, but it's spelled with like a U and an A or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
Spelled with 2 C's. No.
many years ago, the dreaded Lunar Empire, who worship, as I mentioned, the Red Moon and the chaos-tolerating goddess, invaded the land of Sartar, where you all live. And that's what this war is about, by the way. You're about to reclaim your homeland. So that's why you hate
that's who we're
Lunars
worried with.
so
Okay,
much.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so you're just thinking about how much you hate the Lunar Empire. You hate chaos. Everyone's just a little
Hate it.
bummed out. Exactly.
Can I have whatever weapon I feel like?
Sure.
Okay.
Does it say? Oh, I'm pretty sure you got an axe or a sword or something.
Can I have? You said it's Bronze Age.
It is Bronze Age. Yeah. There's no other. Everything's bronze.
Do they have chains?
Made of bronze.
Yeah, I would like a spiked chain.
Okay, cool. We can
Then he
work with
just
that.
walks
I
around.
don't know. That shouldn't be a problem.
Great.
It's
Why are
all
you
right.
trying to break the game, Joe?
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, he was googling that actually does
I was
3d10
just-
damage, and he's like, I guess I'll have a spiked chain. I don't know, like yeah.
Just picturing the guy, and I saw a spiked chain.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah,
It's bronze though, which is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bronze, sick.
Yeah.
Bronze.
All right,
spiked
let's go.
chain.
All right, so you've entered. Sorry, as we're entering, can we get a description of the
Oh.
Ermal Trickster, Lurple? Did
Oh,
we get an
yeah.
actual description of you? We got your name, Lurple.
Lurple is tall, lanky, extremely thin, 6'6". No muscle.
How tall are you? Like 3
I
foot? Like-
am 5'8", and
Okay.
I feel short.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably. Wait, what was Mark? Mark has alopecia. It runs in the family, brother.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh,
Plot twist.
Oh,
good.
so
gift
little
giving.
hair in this party.
Yeah. So bald, lanky, thin.
I thought you were gonna go the other way and say I'm like really hairy. Like I've got all the hair he
Disturbingly hairy.
didn't get. That's sorry. That's what I thought you were gonna.
Like Hyla wants to ride her all the time.
Oh God! Don't come
I'm
for
sorry.
me.
I keep confusing you with the actual animals.
Be careful, you might end up a pair of suspenders.
I would be honored.
Hey, so you're also entering this burial mound, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have no intention of sabotaging this quest to because you hate the Lunar Empire as well.
Don't put words.
Don't
in
use
my
the S
mouth.
word.
I mean,
Don't use the S word.
I will go in with them.
Okay. All right. We're just checking. All right. So you've entered the burial mound where the troll skull is kept. It's really dark down here because that's how burial mounds work. It's underground, right? The troll skull rests in the lap of an armored skeleton sitting on a throne, surrounded by grave offerings and idols to your various gods. However, something feels like the vibe in here is off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it feel real easy and cool?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's a bit chill. What would everyone like to do?
I'm just gonna walk on up here and take this, because this clearly isn't a trap.
So you're going to begin to... What would everyone else to... well, what was your name, sorry?
Lurple.
Lurple, I forgot.
Lurple.
Lurple just makes to, like, cowboy off straight ahead. Is everyone cool with this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
When
I'll
Lurp-
stand back and watch and
when
see what
Lurp-
happens.
Okay,
Walk.
Bring it to us.
He like flings his elbows to
Thief.
the side with his legs.
okay, so the first step you take, you're like, dope, gravel's sick. Well done, everybody. The second step, you're like, something's not right. Can you make a... do you have scan or listen on your sheet?
I do neither.
you
wait,
have any-
thank you.
You do?
Yes.
I would like to change my answer.
Thank you, man. Which one do you have and which one are you doing?
I have listen.
It's quite dark. That's all I'm saying. So you're going to listen?
I have no need for my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna listen. I got a 36, which is under an 85.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why
it
you're really
is.
good at listening. Holy hell. All right. So you close your eyes and strain for any noise. And there it is. There's a faint chittering of insects and a scurrying sound. Like many tiny feet moving all around you. And you, opening your eyes, you see that you haven't been walking on loose gravel. You've been walking on like a gestalt of like a lot of weird insects.
Oh!
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You folks, because you didn't cowboy off straight away.
Yeah.
You're standing near the entrance of the tunnel and not on any
I'm
insects
gonna,
yet.
This is what
I'm gonna
I
lean
do.
to Mark though and say, "Ugh, I just love what a good listener they are. Do you see how good they were listening?
Mark nods solemnly.
I'm gonna turn back to Mark and be like, "Hey, it's clear. You want to go on up ahead? It's really cool over here."
Cowardly thief. Step aside.
Okay. Same thing happens to you, where you crush through these insects. As you
Makes a very disturbing howl. I hate bugs. Well, I mean, is it just? Can we keep walking through it?
I mean, it's
like, is
pretty
it just
unpleasant. It's weird.
It's unpleasant, but it's not going to
Weird.
stop me
It's
from
not
getting.
gonna. Well, I mean,
Is it particularly unusual that these bugs would be here? Is this like, well, this is an ancient crypt, there would be bugs? you know?
well, but they're like smart and organized. They're like there's like a lot. It's like a carpet,
How about this?
carpet of
Oh, they're
beetle
smart
insects.
Could
and
I-
organized.
Step back and just summon fire over
I
them and
mean,
burn them alive.
I don't know, dude. Is that something that says you can do in your character sheet? Or you just like
It's
the
all I
vibe?
see is magic points. So I was like, I want to throw
You should
this
have some
out.
spells. You
If
have some
don't
spells.
Like it, throw it right back.
well, I don't. At the risk of upsetting every.
Oh,
Glantha
cast
head out
spirit
there.
magic.
That's spirit magic. There's
Okay.
the magic of the, and then it'll list a spell name next to that.
Oh, okay. Shimmer.
no?
So,
Shimmer.
Yeah. What is
Shimmering.
Shimmer's kind of like a flame.
It's kind of like a flame.
Going to shimmer these bugs away.
No, what?
Step back, everyone. Step back. I don't want you to get hit by the shimmer.
All right. Well, cast it, and then I'll tell you what it does.
How many times per day do I get it?
Okay. So in RuneQuest, you have magic points now, and there's 3 different types of magic in RuneQuest because I mentioned earlier that everyone in Glorantha can use magic. Magic permeates everything in the world. So there's spirit magic, which is drawn from everything around you. It is like the most mundane form of magic, so everyone can use it. Most people have their basic spells. And spirit magic uses your magic points. So the spirit magic spell, for instance, it says shimmer, and what's the number next to shimmer on your sheet?
4.
So that is a 4th level shimmer spell, so it costs 4 points. That's simple. So you can cast it as many times per day as you like to spend points. The other type of magic is rune magic, which is when this is the much more powerful magic, because this is when you're drawing from like the hero plane where the gods dwell, and these are the runes you have access to. Then dictate what rune spells you have, and you only get like a couple of them when you first make it, because it's quite powerful magic. These are like your if we were another game, we'd say like your once per day casts, like your pretty epic ones.
Yeah.
Because you use rune points to cast those spells, but the only way you get rune points back is by celebrating on the high holy days of your deity.
Oh.
Yeah. So in the RuneQuest,
So just like a few times a year?
well, there's actually a calendar that comes in the RuneQuest Game Masters kit, which it lets you know. You can literally mark. It lets you know where all the holy days are.
That is so
you plan for that. Yeah. All right. So you're going to cast Shimmer.
Yeah, I will cast Shimmer.
Okay. So what's your cast spirit magic number?
95.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You're a great magician, man. All right. So
Basically impossible to fail this.
you can't. Yeah. So roll your dice.
God,
Here we go.
why'd you say
79.
Hey!
I made it close.
All right. So you draw upon and reduce your magic points by 4.
All right.
Yeah. So you draw upon the magic of the spirit plane, and you create a shimmer around you, making it minus 20% harder to hit you. So the bugs ain't got nothing.
All right.
So they're all like, shit, that guy's shimmering like hell. I'm gonna move on. And they part for you as you go. But you're okay. But you just seem sort of
Okay.
blurry. I don't know why. It's just kind of like shimmery and blurry.
Gotcha.
But so the insects, if they were going to hurt you, are definitely not going to hurt you now.
Okay.
Because like
Eight
a bug's
of them
not great.
definitely.
Like they missed.
Okay. Great.
The shimmering run in the family as well?
No, it doesn't run in the family. We always get asked that. It's just Mark's thing.
But you're such a good listener.
Thank you for noticing.
You're welcome.
Do you reckon you like open up to Lurple about things that are hard for you, and they're really good at listening?
I want to, but I haven't gotten the courage within myself yet to do so. But I would like to, maybe after this, if we bond in some way. Can I drop to the ground as someone who knows animals and bugs? Do they count?
An insect is not an animal, Paula. Don't be ridiculous. No.
And like, I drop to all. I'm like, but you're such a good listener. But then I drop to all fours and I get a real good look. Can I try and like pick up one of the bugs and look at it?
Yeah, it looks.
Can I just do it?
It's definitely a bug.
It's definitely bugs.
Yeah.
Does it?
Like its
If I
little
put
legs
it-
are going at you. It's kind of slimy
If
in your
I
hands.
put
It's
it
like
on me, does it hurt me in some
I'm
way?
picturing like a fist-sized pill bug.
Ew.
You know?
This size?
Sorry. Hey.
I don't know what that is.
Don't blame
A
me.
roly-poly? Do you know what a roly-poly
I
is?
know what a roly
They're called
poly is.
over.
That's a pill bug.
What?
But
Yeah,
it's
but
a
the size of
fist
your fist
size.
though, like a big
No.
one.
Oh,
You know, and they go up into a thing. And there's lots of little
I
white
name
legs.
it
pass.
Edwin.
Edwin.
Does it hurt me when I hold it?
No. It feels kind of chill.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
got.
vibing. It crawls up your arm and sits on your shoulder.
I have a friend, Edwin.
I have a
You gonna-
familiar.
You gonna
Edwin?
skin that one too?
After I've ridden it until it can not be in a transportation kind of way. Everyone,
No one thought anything different.
I saw
gave
that
me a
look on
look.
Crash's face. In a transportation kind of
there
way,
were
Crash.
looks over there.
Crash.
There were looks.
Crash thought something different.
Completely unrelated. In between each RuneQuest session, it takes a whole season. There are 4 seasons in a year, and at the end of the year, there's a time called the Sacred Time, where a bunch of cool things happen. Like the harvest comes, you roll to see what the evil portents or good omens might be for the following year. But you also roll to see if any of your characters may have reproduced in the past year.
Wow.
Unrelated.
With
But anyway, that's
always a
cool.
chance
And that's
of
that's
reproduction.
well, no. You can opt into it. You opt into it. It's all right. It doesn't just like, oh yeah, I guess that happened. No.
It's not like spontaneous. It's not like you would like cellular.
Yeah, it's just like an amoeba. Look, yeah, just splitting up. Now there's 3 of me. That's what happened to you 2. Yeah. Anyway, right. Edwin, the
Edwin?
fist-sized pill bug.
On my shoulder.
It's cool. Was not crushed.
All right.
It's, I'm different. Like,
I think
it's,
they're okay.
Can I just say, I was walking home from the grocery store yesterday, and there was
in
a guy,
Glorantha or in real
in
life?
Glorantha.
Okay.
and there was a guy just standing there, like getting his mail out of his mailbox with a parrot on his shoulder, and I like looked at him, and I was like, we had a moment, like we made eye contact, and he was just like, what?
Yeah, his look must have been like, yeah, that's right.
This is my
You wanna
this is on,
say
like,
something?
An incredibly busy street in Brooklyn. I was like, all right, okay.
Parrot people have so much confidence.
So much.
Huge parrot energy.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, cool. All right, Pillbug, you're shimmered. The bugs aren't hurting you. Lurple doesn't really seem to care. What was your name? Carl?
Crash.
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 Sorry.
Crash Stevenson, Thane of Pollywog.
From Pollywog, the
Yeah.
Thane of Pollywog. That's pretty cool. What's the Thane up to?
The Thane wants to basically get as close as possible to Mark and ride his shimmer.
Yeah.
through-
Draft him?
Draft him.
Through the bugs.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. So you
What a
doing that.
warrior does.
So who would like to go and get the troll skull from the skeleton?
I'm sorry I have to retcon the spiked chain.
Why?
Apparently I already have a great sword, apparently.
No. We don't have to retcon that. You can have a spiked chain.
Multiple weapons?
You definitly can.
Sweet.
But with just because it's your Glorantha may vary is a big deal for RuneQuest. So it's the world
that's
is so
cool.
large. Yeah. So maybe our
All right,
bronze
so
great
I'm going to
swords
write
are
spiked chain
bronze.
95.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is-
Exactly.
we're making it
95.
Oh,
Well, there should be a number there
100%,
already, right?
100%.
Yeah. All right. Cool. It has to be bronze though. Your Glorantha can't vary to that point.
Okay, got it.
Brother, get that scope.
On it.
Get that scar, bruh. All right. So
Walk up, and
as
he just reaches this
wow,
meaty
as
hand
as
out.
as you begin walking and lifting your meaty dripping hand, I don't know why it's dripping, your meaty hand out towards a shape starts to form in
shimmer.
front of you. At first, it is a ghostly outline, but then thousands of beetles, not Edwin,
Thank you.
Never ever.
thousands of beetles swarm from the floor. So around your shimmer, up from under your feet. You thought they were dead, but they're like, ooh, you kind of like lift up because these beetles reanimate under the soles of your feet, and they scurry up in front of you, making the shape of a large troll.
No.
Whoa.
What?
It towers over you with its long skull. Now, trolls and Glorantha have like this long, sort of like horse-like face. Just they're a bit different. Great fangs protruding from its jaw. This gestalt of beetles, which looks like a troll. All right, you all with me so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just worried like you're all like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Well, it's horrifying,
We're trying to
Ryan.
picture
It's
mortified.
a
horrifying.
horse-faced troll.
The
that's
horse-faced
all.
troll. It's all right. I'll show
I'm
you.
Made out
just
of
really
bugs.
into your use of the word gestalt. But
Oh, okay, no problem, bro. Yeah, I try to be a writer sometimes. And you hear a voice, presumably of the beetle troll, echo in your mind.
What does it say?
I listen.
I'm so glad you asked, Josephine.
I have come to find my ancestors' skull that your ancestors stole from my family. Oh. It is good you are here. You will make a fine victory meal when we celebrate its return.
The shape then turns and moves to pick up the carved troll skull from its place on the lap of the armored skeleton.
I take my great axe and I just go, for the Storm Bull, this is our skull. And I just run forward with Edwin on my shoulder and I just swipe into the
Hell yeah.
the
no
bug body.
hesitation, no negotiation.
That's right.
cool.
I
That is
want
our
to
motto.
die in
Left me
glorious
hang.
That's
honor.
always the do. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. All right, I like that. So that's your action.
Yeah.
And you said you were calling on Stormbull?
I was just, yeah, I'm just
Just you're just involving him in general? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you make do you have worship god? Like it'll be worship Stormbull?
I do.
Do
Worship
you?
Stormbull,
Could you make a
85%.
roll for that while I turn and ask the
Yes.
Thane, Crash, Mr.
Stevenson.
Stevenson?
Stevenson.
Right, okay. The Thane.
The Glorantha Stevenson.
The Glorantha of the Pollywog Stevensons.
Yes.
Yeah. What the Thane would like to do?
The Thane is at the moment so close to Mark's body behind him. He's mirrored as every
Right.
movement.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Co-op.
Is Mark aware of this?
Stay close.
Does he know this happens? Or?
He's a bit distracted by the giant bug troll.
Okay.
Yeah. Swarming bug troll.
And the Thane is going to, even though he has a very good listen, he's going to conveniently mishear what the troll said and rely upon his hatred of the Lunar Empire to
pretty
cast his Rune Magic spell
A Rune Magic
and
spell.
call lightning down to strike.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everyone, just relax. Okay. Lightning.
This is
Now,
a
as a
15-minute
worshiper of
demo.
Orlanth, that's
Get
like your
relaxed.
signature thing because Orlanth is like a sky god. He's blue, which is really cool.
That is
He can fly. Not sure if you can fly. You can. You can fly at like a freshly made character in RuneQuest if you're Orlanth. Yeah, but so what level of lightning do you have? It'll be a number next to lightning for you.
3.
Now you can choose because you only have 3 rune points, which you won't get back until the High Holy Days of Orlanth, which I'm not sure where we are, but at some point. But for every point you spend will increase the potency and damage of your lightning spell. So mull that over while I ask Hyla. Wait, I know what you're doing.
I know
just
what
move on. I know what you're
and
doing.
I know how well I
Sorry.
did.
Well,
too.
yeah, but we're building suspense.
I'm sorry. We
I'm
have
gonna
no
I'm
idea
gonna ask
how to
Mark.
roll.
Mark, what Mark would do. You got
I
the-
would also
so
like to
what-
cast some rune magic.
That's
and
really
I-
aggressive. Everyone's just slinging rune spells. But hey, that's what we're here for.
It's a 15-minute demo. I'm using my goddamn rune magic. So it sounds awesome. It's just called True Sword.
Yeah, that sounds
What
sick
is
as.
Tell me what that is.
Pretty sure. Can I see your character sheet? Doesn't it say? Oh my god, let me say. Oh yeah, no. It's just it's. So Humark is really into swords, or in our version of Glorantha that we invented in this room, he's really into. What was the new thing you had? The ball
Spiked
and chain?
chains.
Spiked chains. So you're casting True Spiked Chain.
True spiked chain?
True Spiked Chain.
Is Glorantha ready?
And what that's gonna do is it's gonna add a bunch of bonus damage dice to your attack. So on your sheet where your greatsword was, it would say the damage of it, and then in brackets it had next to it what the damage is when you cast it with True Sword. So can you read out what the normal damage is, just so everyone understands the potency of your
Yes.
rune spell?
It is normal. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it doubles the damage dice essentially. So it's 2d8 plus 1d6 is normal.
Yeah.
It becomes 4d8
Holy
plus
moly.
1d6.
And
when
again,
you cast True
Mark is
Sword.
a beginning level character. That's right. Yeah. We love numbers. All right.
Let's get to
Okay.
killing.
Now, you got to cast that spell.
Yeah.
Now it's a rune spell. This thing I've got to tell tell.
Crash.
I call you Crash.
Bandicoot.
It is Crash. No,
Crash.
right, Crash. Right,
Crash.
that makes sense. That's why I want to call you Crash.
Crash
Because your name is Crash Stevenson.
Of the
Pollywogs.
Pollywogs.
Of the Pollywogs
Yeah, Bane
Stevensons.
of Pollywogs.
So when you cast a rune spell, you actually choose which of your character's rune affinities, which are all have percentiles attributed to them as well, you want to use to cast it. Now, I think on your character sheet you have only one, maybe two different runes that are on there. So that is what you're going to roll against to cast your spell. So go ahead and roll those dice, Mark, and then Lurple, I'm going to ask you what you're going to do about this the troll beetle situation.
What do you think? I'm also going to cast my Rune Magic.
Oh, okay. What rune magic do you have?
I have an illusory sound.
Ooh, so you can like make an illusion sound. Is
I
what that? I'm
assume
telling
so.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you think it does? That's fine.
Well, I want to be a voice in this beetle troll's head.
Oh.
That he was a voice in our head. I want to be a voice in his head.
Like his own voice talking at him, or
No,
like?
no, I want to be his troll brother's voice.
Oh, that's really dark. Well, his troll brother died in infancy. Yeah, like that's,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, and you're just
Yeah.
gonna roll through this.
Troll
All right,
died
cool. So-
in infancy.
And so, which rune are you using?
Illusion rune.
The illusion rune. Okay, so you're gonna roll for that.
Okay.
All right. Back to Matt. How did you go on your roll?
I rolled a 19 under 90.
Wow, that's a very exceptional success.
Thank you.
Now, there are levels of success thresholds in RuneQuest. If you're familiar with Call of Cthulhu, there's like half and extreme. There's like that in RuneQuest as well. So the level you've rolled at now, before I tell you what it does, can you tell me how many points you decided to go for? Was it 1, 2, or 3?
I went with 2, just to hedge
2,
a little.
just to hedge a bit. Okay, so 2-point lightning spell. Because you got a 19 out of 90, you actually don't expend any rune points when you cast this spell. Well done. Well done.
Nice.
Okay, that's exciting.
It's because I touched the lightning bolt shaved into the side of my.
Oh, right, you
Yeah.
channeled it in there. Okay, we'll get to that. Now, Hyla, how did you go on your worship god skill?
I rolled a 25 out of 85%.
25 out of 85.
Now, I thought it was pretty good. It's not as good as 19.
It's not as good as
under 90.
it's definitely not as good as that. I've lost my spot. Where am I looking here?
I did a celebratory dance when I rolled it too, and now I feel like I danced too soon.
Did Edwin participate? Edwin?
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 Yes, of course, with all the little legs. Rolled up in a ball, rolled around. Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
Of course.
I'm sorry, for a moment I forgot who Edwin was. I was like, who's Edwin? Oh, my roly-poly.
That's right. Okay. So as you call on Stormbull to involve himself in this situation,
Swinging my axe at the... I keep hitting my microphone, but I'm swinging my axe at the...
as you're doing that, you notice that the skeleton, like the one in the throne,
Yeah.
its eyes start to glow blue because this is like the dope skeleton that remember I said when you walked in here, everyone, attentive viewers will remember I described all the idols that were left around it, like to the various gods. Its eyes begins to glow blue as Stormbull hears your call, and the skeleton
I'm the best god.
stirs in its throne and begins to draw its sword. Okay, now lightning. Lightning. Okay, so it's a 2-point lightning spell.
2
I believe
points.
is 2d. I think it says on your sheet 2d6.
It does-
What's cool about this is you get to in RuneQuest there are hit locations, and each location has different hit points. So you can sever someone's arm, or if you just hit or someone really powerful in the head, like you only need to do a couple of damage. But you've got armor and different things there. The cool thing about lightning is because it's a rune spell, very powerful. How are you projecting lightning? Is it coming from your hands, your eyes? Are you calling it from the sky into the mound? Like, what's the go?
It erupts from these shaved lightning bolts on the sides.
Yes.
Okay, and then
Yes, it
reconvenes in the
does.
middle, and then that's pretty cool.
And then it comes up from both sides and kind of merges.
So you get to choose the location of the damage. So like head, heart, leg, left leg, right arm, and it bypasses any armor. That lightning bypasses any armor that the Gestalt beetle troll thing might be wearing. Yeah, or protective magic it may have.
I have a strange feeling because this thing is comprised of beetles that it won't really matter where I hit it, but let's go for the head.
Okay, just to be safe. I'm so glad you said that. All right. So go ahead. Roll your dice. Did you roll double ones?
I did. Thank you.
What is that other dice? What is
This
that?
this is a D12 that's actually a D6.
Oh, I hate that. That's right.
Oh,
Well, this one glows in the dark.
That's all right. Do you want to re-roll it? Oh, no. It glows in the dark. Oh, in that case, keep it around. Okay, cool. All right, so you rolled a 2. So 2 points of damage as the lightning crackles out spatters and beetles go flying everywhere. Edwin's like, what the hell? And then there's
Not you, Edwin, not you.
there's beetle flesh going all over the place as your lightning does the measly 2 points of damage.
Your lightning is weak.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about your shimmer.
All right. How did you go on your true axe chain? What?
I rolled a true spiked chain. I rolled a 49
against.
against
What was your rune? Your death rune, maybe?
84.
84. Okay.
Wait a minute, is it the weapon skill?
No. Against the rune. The rune that you have should be. Where's it for everybody else?
The top.
Underneath your power.
The very top.
Death rune, right at the top under your POW.
Ah, 85.
85. Cool.
49 under 80.
All right. So yes, and you said you're covered in tattoos, right?
Yeah, and he's
Tattoos of your
ripping this
runes.
hand
Yeah, and as you cast it, your tattoos glow.
Yeah, they
Which is
do.
cool.
Thank
And
you
as-
for making my character better than I made it.
Yeah. and the rune magic pours down from the hero plane into your bronze thing. And now, what kind of element do you think would be cool for your bronze thing to look like? Like, is it on fire? Is it
What
cracking
kind
with
of
lightning?
element?
I don't know. Is it wind?
So many cool
Is it radioactive? Like
Blood.
Blood. It's just pouring.
Element
Blood
of
just
blood.
erupts from
It's
it.
just like
like
red blood.
red blood just
searing.
pouring from it. It's searing hot. It sizzles on the ground like fresh spit, just
Yes.
burning. Right? Okay.
Yes.
Gross.
Sorry, everybody.
Gross.
What?
I was really...
Oh, sorry. Like
I
when
think
you're
it's an
outside
Australia
and the
thing.
asphalt is really hot, and you're because I spit everywhere. Apparently, you spit and it goes, tss, like an egg. I don't know. I wasn't just. Don't antagonize my descriptions here, right? I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm a gateway to adventure.
I liked it, Brian.
Thank you.
I
You're
thought it
welcome.
was very evocative.
All right. How did we go, Lurple, on the illusory sound inside the troll skull?
Yes.
No, inside the troll, the beetle. Yeah, sorry.
Rolled an 84.
Against?
85.
Hey, whoa!
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, very done.
As
Okay,
intended.
so as the troll is reaching and the skeleton is stirring, the troll hasn't necessarily noticed this yet, and there's blood gushing on it from the from the huge thing, and the back of its head's just being blown open by 2 points of lightning damage. What does the troll hear inside its head?
Hey, man. It's your brother. Your dead brother.
Iris.
Yeah, it's me, Maurice.
Sure.
Yeah. It's me, and I just gotta say, I don't want to go back home. I don't want to go back home with you, okay? You need to stop bothering all these adventurers that come through this cave every single month to come and collect me. You gotta give them a win. Give them a win. You've done endlessly for the past 6 months now, brother. It's gotta
Brother,
stop.
I've been racking up some mad L's of my own lately. This is a W I can take home.
I get it. You'll get that W, bro. I believe in you. This is not the group, okay?
And then like centipedes fall from his eyes in tears.
Tears.
As he gets
Oh.
emotional, and he stops reaching for the troll skull, just as the giant skeleton draws a sword and cleaves him in two.
That's right.
Yes, the power of Stormborn!
But he's not dead.
Oh.
Now he's
What is dead
angry
made
Made of beetles.
because he's made of beetles. But he's just he's now like there's a camera on me. It's like head and like one arm and like this much, but he's still huge because he's made of beetles, right? And he's just fallen to his feet in front of Mark. So Mark, can you give him a whooping?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you what is your
So I mean, I rolled the spell. I never rolled any damage.
No, we haven't rolled to attack it. You just turned the spell on.
Oh, all
now-
right. So now it's like
Now
all
you got to roll.
keyed
So
up.
what's your spiked chain skill?
Spike chain is 84.
Okay, 84. Okay.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Very specific.
Watch you roll an 85 now. It'll be the first failed roll of the game. Wait, no, it wasn't. Someone failed to. You both failed.
Oh
to
yeah,
start,
they failed on
Sorry.
listening and tricking.
All right, here we go.
Okay, go ahead.
97.
Woo!
Come on,
Absolute
Mark.
struggle.
Oh.
Absolute struggle.
Those are
Look,
my
the
dice
blood.
that Joe took.
It's because
first.
Got
you were
his
just
eyes.
staring at how cool your thing looked.
Look at how great I look. Hey, everyone.
But as you're doing that, the blood pours onto this thing and crushes it down. And anyway, so you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly right. Anyway,
God damn it, Mark.
the troll.
damn it,
The
Mark.
troll is sloon, and you save the clan treasure, the skull. Who takes it? Out of curiosity. Who grabs it? Fine.
It's glowing with the blue eyes of my god, so I think I'll
Okay, so
pick
you
it up.
take it.
Is
Yeah,
that all right?
it hands
if
it to
that's
you.
okay.
It hands
oh yeah,
it to
see,
you, yeah.
the skeleton takes his own head off.
No, wait.
No,
and
he's got it in
hands
his. No, the skeleton's got it.
Oh, he's
got
got
the
it in his
troll
lap.
skull in
You're
his
right,
lap.
You're right. It's in his lap. Yeah, I knew that the whole time.
Yeah.
He hands it from his lap to me, and I say, "Thank you, and thank you, Storm Bull, and thank you, my fellow clan members,
So many people I want to thank.
and thank you to the
Holy-
academy."
Start playing the music.
Yeah, right. All
You
right.
gotta run.
We've done
All
it.
right, Hyla.
So you ride.
done
Wrap it up.
You all ride back to the. As you ride back to the clan fort with the bright, you actually see Stormbull's face up in the sky like this winged bull,
Oh.
and he just nods knowingly, like.
I say, one day I'm gonna be your eternal spirit warrior.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Did you see, Lurple, what I did?
Oh, I saw it for sure. Yeah. Why so serious? Oh God.
That's aged poorly.
Yeah.
You should be embarrassed.
I am. Look at me. I'm hiding here.
All right, back at the clan fort, you are all acclaimed as heroes for defeating the troll thief and saving the clan treasure. The clan priests have all had a dream, presumably sent by the gods, telling of your great deeds. Would have been a really weird dream, just FYI. And as a result, you gain much honor and reputation. But now, Starbrow's rebellion calls. Your land is held by enemies, but the fire of rebellion burns hot within your blood. And you'll have to continue playing with the RuneQuest starter set, available right now on Chaosium.com for 10% off.
Look at that
using the code
transition.
GenCon22. Or at the Chaosium booth number 411 or 1243, you can come play some RuneQuest. And I assume everybody here had a great time, right,
That was
guys?
awesome. I think I cut you off there. I'm
Did
sorry.
you? That's rude.
I made a joke.
Oh, what was
But
that?
it's 10% off.
10% off
with the
Chaosium.com.
GenCon
GenCon22.
22. Got
Exactly.
it.
All right.
Awesome. No, I was just saying your transition into ad material was so smooth out of the narrative. You professional.
It's almost like I'm a marketing director.
It's almost like
You
you're
want
a
car?
marketing
Yeah,
director.
yeah. All right, thank you.
Well done. Let's
Thank
move
you,
on. We are
everybody. Let's move
way
on.
over time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. All
No
right.
worry. What? That was amazing. I had so much fun.
Okay, all right.
I'm keeping this.
Let's
Okay. Thank you.
keep it.
No.
Okay.
That
What,
was awesome.
are we doing now? 7C or Call of
7C.
Cthulhu?
See.
Yeah, pirates.
So how quickly are we playing this game?
Oh, this is
It's going to be even faster. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
it'll be much faster. All right, I'm just gonna hand out the characters this time.
Give us a random.
Go
Yes.
bang,
Alright.
Bam.
Bang.
Bang. Boom.
bang,
This
bang.
is me.
I gotta say, this is also extremely cool. Like 3 demos, 1
Oh, we can
stream.
try it.
This is your dream.
This is my dream. This is what I love doing at Gen Con. Just give me a taste. By the way, I do want to say I really liked. I
what
don't
did we
think,
like at
I don't
RuneQuest?
think we
Yeah.
got enough into mechanics. We just scraped the surface
Just a little bit, yeah.
But I love some of the details that you gave about hitting certain body parts. I love the runic points coming back on the holidays of your god.
Yeah.
That is so cool. But yeah, overall, I think what that demo did for me was really got me interested in the setting. Like the
it's
world
good. Well,
Yeah.
that's why
feels
people
very
play
Bronze Age.
RuneQuest.
The
Yeah.
clans, the
Yeah.
gods, like the war. You're at war with another clan and all that, or whatever you. I don't know if it's a clan.
The Lunar
It's so big.
Empire.
Yeah, the Lunar Empire, like the
Chaos
whole
people,
empire.
yeah.
It seems like a cool
Lunar
place to play.
Empire.
That's all.
Yeah, it's really cool. You should all do it. We can do it off camera sometime. We'll hang out. You know?
Okay.
Good.
That's cool. All right, if you guys are busy, that's fine. All right, so 7C. 7C is Chaosium's swashbuckling pirate high adventure stuff. Think of movies like The Princess Bride, a film I have not seen, or the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Any of those high adventure, like ridiculous thing, like the heroes don't die because they can't fail. It's like the pulp adventure of early classic cinema, all that kind of stuff. That's what this game is. This is a shared storytelling game, and the mechanics are pretty. Joe, you've played this before, right?
Yep.
Different Joe, not you. You played this before. I think it went well. I think you had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I had
cool,
fun.
sure. Yeah, why not? Yeah, all right. I remember you singing on that thing.
Oh God! God, don't remind him. Yes, I think I sang and I was cradling Becca in my arms.
Yeah.
Becca's character. Well, sometimes both.
Yeah, it's right. It's a shared storytelling game. Now, that I think I have to front load with 7C is that this is a game where the players have control over the narrative and the world. So, and sometimes players have a bit of a trouble getting their head around this. So, it is possible in this game to roll and, say, you're going to attack somebody or whatever, or you're searching for something. you can actually turn around to the GM and be like, oh, actually, no, I think you'll find those prisoners we were looking for are actually in this room where I am, because that's, And so it requires a GM who can think on the fly, but also players who are feeling creative. It is a shared storytelling experience, and that's pretty much it. You all have your characters. We'll get to that in a very second. No, why don't we get to it now? All right, starting with Joe O'Brien. Who are you?
I am playing Rousseau, the Musketeer.
Okay, there you go.
Yes.
Is that a good fresh accent, Joe? Is that?
Joe's going to...
I wasn't even.
It's very hard to do a good French accent.
It is.
No, it's
But-
big.
It will not stop me from trying. That's all I will say.
Okay, very good. All right, Paula, who are you?
I don't know how to say.
I think it's
this
Desroches.
name.
Desroches.
Desroches.
I think. I mean, wait, you
The
do you?
Desroches.
Des Roches.
Des Roches.
Desroches?
Desroches.
They're not all French themed.
That
I think
one.
that one is okay. Cool. I don't know.
Are you French?
And yet somehow I.
No, we all
How
just
do you know
decided
this? How do you
Joe
know
was
that?
I know.
the authority.
I was like, that's pretty cool.
just yes
We-
and
we
in
knew we
it.
had that here.
Didn't know we had that here.
Sorry, we're talking over Paula with that
It
nonsense.
is fine. I will not be trying to do a French accent, but I will speak
Oh,
in this kind of a voice. Oh, you do not want me to do it. It sounds like this.
Hon, hon, hon.
Oh, yeah.
Baguette.
I'm a street thief.
Baguette.
I have baguette.
Okay.
That I do
You're
not
what's,
I'm a street
What was the
thief.
pronunciation again?
Des Roches. That is
Des
like a
Roches.
preview of the accent I'm going to do tonight
Okay.
anyway.
Perfect.
Okay, that's cool. Street
And
thief.
yeah, I'm.
That's pretty
I
cool.
sound I'm hoping this voice sounds like a lady, but ooh, I'll get you.
Okay, well done. Matthew.
I am playing Scarlet, the pirate. Sorry.
It's also French.
We are all doing
It's like
French accents,
it's like the one
for
accent
Joe.
I can't do. So
Oh, no.
Well,
Yeah.
we.
Oh, by the way, just wanted to say high praise on the troll voice from...
Oh yeah, great.
High praise.
Yeah.
That I was like looking at the screen and you did it, and I was like, what the? You know what I mean? Like, it was like somebody else was in the booth. Great job.
let's go. I'm never going to do this again. So you should praise me while you can. All right, Scarlet the pirate,
Scarlet the pirate.
and what are you, Irish?
Evos the courtier.
And she's playing Liam.
Liam.
Yeah, Bivos? What is
I don't know.
Bivos?
Bevos.
Must be
Courtier.
Hungarian.
I'm B-courting all of you.
All right, the courtier.
Martinalia.
Courtier. All right.
Love it.
So,
That's okay
like
because I'm the one who'll steal everyone's.
like a lot of fun pulp adventures, we start in the middle of the action. You are in Montaigne, which is inspired by pre-revolutionary France.
Oh my god.
In a vast chateau, which says in here, or mansion, if you don't know what a chateau is. You were paid, to protect a wealthy noble, Yannis Favreau. I'm going to keep looking at you.
God, stop looking.
I'm just going to Yannis Favre.
Oh, that just hurt, Brian. That was just... that hit me right in the spine.
Yannis Favreau. So you were hired to protect this guy. After he began receiving cryptic and threatening letters that hint at blackmail. However, things have gone horribly wrong. It begins in the ballroom of the mansion. Everything is on fire. How did that happen? Holy hell. Everything is on fire. The villain. Villains are a big thing in 7th Sea. Just like heroes, we have villains. The villain, Esteban Valencia, has Monsieur Favreau thrown over his shoulder. He laughs at you. As he rushes toward an open window to escape the burning ballroom. Meanwhile, his thugs are on 2 balconies above you, north and south, firing muskets at you as well. Like the bullets coming down, the bullets. There's another thing.
It's a very precarious situation.
More thing. Also, 2 servants in Favreau's household are trapped by the flames.
Oh no!
And they cannot escape. Finally, the blackmail letters that, if you were paying attention, I mentioned earlier. The blackmail letters, the letters that hint at blackmail. Evidence of Esteban Valencia's schemes lay on a table dangerously close to the searing fire. And now, the scene begins. So these are the things we have to deal with. There's the villain who's going to escape. There's the musketeers that are shooting you. There's the servants that are going to die in the flames. And there's the blackmail letters without which you cannot really do. You have nothing else to do. Now, in 7th Sea, all that matters is how your hero approaches a situation. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to choose our approach. Now, you've got a list on your very basic demo level character sheets. You have, I think, between 1 and 3 different traits with a number next to them. They're listed under what it says approaches. And underneath there, you've got all of the approaches in the game listed. So it will give you a very brief description. I'm literally just reading over Paula's shoulder here, you know. So, I mean, if you've got a sneak skill, I don't tell you what sneak means, all right? But, you know, theft, tempt, sneak, sailing, ride, perform, intimidate, convince, brawl, athletics, and aim. So when you say, so I present to you, me as the GM, present to you, these are the consequences of the scene. So we've got the villain escaping, the flyer, you remember all the things, right? And you have to tell me what your approach is. So how are you going to approach it? So it might be to sneak. And if you sneak, you're going to roll a bunch of D10s, which I'm going to start sharing with people now. We might need more of these, but I don't know. We've got D10s. D10s. You have to share them. Anyway, you roll your D. Take them where you need them. Your D10s.
How many do we roll?
Well,
I'm glad
I'll
you asked.
start with you, Scarlett.
Oh.
What is your
Okay.
approach? Your approach to the scene, like, what skill would you like to use?
So we're in a ballroom.
You're in a ballroom that's on. I'll describe it to you again. We're on fire. Ballroom. The servants. The villain with Monsieur Favreau over his shoulder. The letter.
Letters.
The letter is going to be the muskets. My God, the muskets.
I am going to approach this by sailing.
Sailing. Okay. Look forward to you describing to me how you're going to use your experience as a pirate to sail.
Yes.
To deal with this. That's right. That's part of the fun storytelling action. Bivos.
I'll be performing.
You'll be performing. Okay.
So you only have the choice of the 3 that are here?
Normally in a full game of 7C, you've got a full character sheet with a bunch of them, but in this scenario,
Understood.
Hey, I'm going to make it harder for you. Just the top
I just
2.
didn't know if we chose from this whole
No.
list or-
The whole list is just your explanation for all of them, but that's all right.
Okay, then Rousseau is just going to approach with weaponry.
All right.
Oh, I will be
Disruptors.
sneaking.
Sneaking.
Yes.
All right, sneaking. Now, each of those approaches has a number written next to it. That is the number of D10s that you're now going to roll. Now,
Whoa.
hopefully we've got enough D10s between us, do we?
Uh-huh.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
make
figure it
work.
out.
Okay, so
Make it work.
everybody roll them, and they'll tell you what we're going to do next.
Okay.
Don't touch them yet. I've got some spares over here if anyone needs more.
Oh, yes, I remember.
All right, so I just for everybody's clarification, I am rolling 7. How many are you?
Okay.
I'm rolling 5.
I'm rolling 5 as well. No, question.
Seven
Yes.
over here.
Is low good? Is high?
Oh, I'm going to explain in a second. It's
So
going
we
to
have
mess you
no
up,
idea.
man. You're
Oh
going to be
my
like,
God.
what the hell?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the coolest experience I've ever had in my life. That's what you're going to say to me afterwards.
All right, I
Promise.
rolled.
Off camera, so I know it's sincere.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, boy.
Is everyone rolled?
I rolled.
Okay, now, what you're going to do is you're going to try and make sets of dice that add up to 10.
Okay.
Every time you do that, it's called a raise. So, for instance, a
This is
3,
very cool.
a 4, and a 4 for a total of 11 is a raise. A single D10 that rolled a 10 or a 0 in your dice is a raise, as well as a 1 and a 1, a 3 and a 5 is also a raise. You want as many raises as possible.
Okay. I got 2.
You got 2. If you can make 15, that counts as an additional raise. If you can make a set that's 15, you know.
Ooh.
Anyway,
So that would-
anyway, do that
that-
now and tell me how many raises you've got.
I can make 15. So I can make 3.
Make 15, or we give you 3.
So I can make a 10 and a 15. So that would mean a total of 3 raises.
So you've got dice separately that make 15, and you've got another pile of dice that make 10.
Yes.
Okay, so the 15 counters will be 2.
So it's
Yeah,
a total
2.
of 3 raises.
So you got 3 raises.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Cool. All right, Josephine McAdam.
So
How did you go? Are you still working at this? Bivos.
I got 4 raises.
You got 4 raises. All right.
does it have to be exact?
No, you can spill over.
Okay,
But
then I
if
have
you spill
2.
over, then they're lost, though. You don't get to
That's fine.
carry them.
But
over.
I have 2 groups that make 15.
Okay,
I
cool.
also have 4.
Oh,
All right.
that makes
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So you got 4 raises.
Yes.
All right. So now you're playing with the big boys. All
I
right.
got 10, 10, and 15, so that'd be 4, right?
Yes.
Scarlett got a 10, a natural 10,
That's pretty cool.
and a 15.
A 10 and that's all 10 and a 15.
So that's also 3 raises.
3 raises.
3 raises. This Roches.
I have 4. I have 2 natural 10s. One I've added a 5 to
Whoa.
15.
That's pretty cool.
And then another one that makes 10. It's a really good roll.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've got to overcome the consequences. So in this situation, so who rolled the most?
Well, we all
I have
rolled 4.
4.
We all rolled 4.
Every single
I-
one of you rolled 4? That's
I
pretty
rolled
cool.
3.
Oh, okay. All right.
Of course
We'll get to you in a second. All right. All right. We're going to go Joe, Paula, then Matt.
Joe, Paula. That
Paula.
sounds like another
Joe,
person.
Paula, and then Matt.
Joe,
Joe, Paula.
got it.
Joe,
Okay,
Paula.
okay.
Okay?
Joe first.
Yeah. All right. In a second. So, on your turn, you spend raises to take actions. Now, these are not actions in the sense of I can move 15 feet or I get 1 attack or whatever. It's an action, right, that has to relate to your approach. What was your approach, Josephine?
Performance.
So it has to be
This
performance.
is
And stuff.
so
Now, you can do things that are not related to your approach, but it costs you an extra raise. Okay? Now, each of the consequences has a raise value associated with it. So, for instance, to save the blackmail letters will cost 1 raise as an action. So, but you also have to describe to me how you're doing it with that raise. So, for instance, if what was it? Rousseau. 'Cause you use weaponry, right?
I used the weapon.
So, if, for example, you wanted to use weaponry and you're like, I need the letters, you might be like, I'm going to skewer the letter with my sword from a distance, you know? It's all about being creative and nonsense. So, the blackmail letters, 1 raise. The servant family are 2 raises. The musket thugs also require 2 raises. And stopping Esteban Valencia costs 4 raises. Now, you can share them. So, for instance, Matt might be like, oh, I'm going to use 3 of my raises to try and stop Esteban Valencia. And then Paula's got 1 raise left. And so you do it. You've got to work together. And you've got until we go around until everyone's out of raises. And then the villain gets to roll.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And he can do the same shit, except I control the game.
All right, let's.
So it's worse. All right.
No, we got this.
Okay, so Jojo Paula. Jojo. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I remember the little dance. All right.
Uh,
Bivos. Now you were performing.
Going to start a rousing tap dance.
You're going to start a rousing tap dance. Okay.
So that, I don't know what accent this is, but we're gonna go with it. The musket shooters are so enthralled in what they're seeing that they just drop their weapons, and they start to applause.
Okay, so you're spending 2 raises
Yeah,
to do this. All right, so that brings you down to how many raises left?
2 raises left.
So you just say, all right, so you start a rousing tap dance that's distracting.
Yes.
Oh, it's not just distracting; it's enthralling.
Enthralling.
And they were just like, because you're so good at performing, and and the musketeers are up there and like, man, why are we doing this shit? Why are we working for Esteban Valencia when we could just dance? You know, because sometimes we forget. I look up
He
at the
never
sky and I
noticed.
think, oh my god, like what am I doing with my life? I could just dance, man. You know, and they get very emotional, and they're doing that.
Aw.
All right, well that's really cool. So you're performing heroically,
Yeah.
by the way,
Oh,
snapping around,
yes.
dancing
heroic.
while the ballroom burns around you.
Oh my God, that's the performance of a lifetime.
I know
Yes.
it's
I might
epic.
die.
Yeah, you very well may. Well, in 7C, well, heroes don't die unless you want to die
That's
and
why
cause a rousing moment.
I'm tap dancing surrounded by flames. I know I can't die. I'm like,
Everybody has plot armor in 7C. All right,
Nice.
other Joe, Rousseau.
Rousseau. He was.
Don't steal
going
my
to-
example.
He was going to fire the musketeers, but
They're crying. You still can be really dark. That
I
would be
can
a
see they are
villainous
making
action.
a change of their life.
And there are no villains in 7C. If say, for instance, if Joe wanted to continue to harm the now threatless musketeers, you would get a villain point. And for every time you get a villain point, you roll a d10, and if the roll of the d10 is equal to or less than the number of villain points you have, you become a villain, and the game master controls your character.
Oh,
But
that's
the other
cool.
heroes can redeem you.
Your
That's very
eyes-
cool.
That's
So
cool.
what I'll do is, oh sorry, Joe.
Your eyes like lit up so brightly when he said you could get a villain point. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I just love games. I think back, my first experience with it, I think, was Knights of the Old Republic. I don't know if you remember that game, but
I don't know what Star Wars.
it's a. It was just you could choose.
No free ads, Joe.
Each choice you made pushed you toward light or dark. It was really
Yeah.
fun, and you could go fully one way or the other. The game was could handle it. You know,
Yes.
it was really neat.
Available right now from Steam.com. Knights of the Old Republic from BioWare.
So anyway, I am going to use weaponry
Yes.
to.
And you have 4 raises.
Yeah, and I've got 4 raises,
Okay.
so I'm just going to spend all of them to stop the dude.
Oh, you're
getting
gonna
out the
you're
window.
gonna stop Esteban Valencia.
I'm going to stop Esteban.
How are you gonna do it?
Uh,
Describe to me your heroic
Is
action.
it the kind of thing where we
He's
just...
near the open window. He's like,
Is it the kind of thing where we just murder people, or is it
okay,
like,
so
I shoot out the chandelier over
the
a-
basic basic dudes, you can just murder dudes.
Yeah.
Do you remember that the scene in The Princess Bride where he like kills like 4 guys without breaking eye contact?
Yes.
It's like that. The film I've not seen, by the way.
That was very specific.
Very specific reference.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. However, villains take a bit more, but he just needs 4. You just need 4 races to stop him, like eloping is not the right word, but jumping out the window with Favreau over his shoulder.
Yes.
So how are we going to do that using weaponry? You can do it not using weaponry, but it would cost you an extra raise, so 5 raises.
Using...
Do you have 5 raises, Joe?
I don't have 5
You
raises.
don't, do you? So you got to do this with your weapons.
Okay, I will do it with my weapons. I will...
Do something cool. Use your imagination, man.
Could I... there's gunpowder, right?
Yeah, I mean, sure, presumably.
So could I have like some sort of a bomb, basically a small bomb?
You
that
can
I
make
could-
one right now.
Yeah, so I'll take this like small sticky thing of gunpowder
Yeah.
and throw it over the window to basically blow up the wall to like collapse the window. So there's no escape.
Seems really dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Trapping
Okay.
us all in here.
Okay,
as the
so-
building burns.
So
Not the chateau.
yeah, the one that's on fire. So you
It's
throw,
already burning down.
so you
Let it
throw
go.
you throw this like 17th century grenade
Yeah.
at the window.
Very
and it
sloppy.
explodes, and it's a beautiful lead light too. You've really munted it, and it's just shatters and sorry, that was very Australian. You really just destroyed it, and it's collapsed, and like the buttress of like the ceiling falls down, crosses over it, and Esteban Valencia is there with, and he was just about to jump out, and he stopped, and he nearly gets hit by this thing, and he turns around, and he stares at you, and Favreau's like kicking, and he's like, that's the noise he makes. He's so upset. Paula, Disruptors.
I will be sneaking.
Oh, that's right. You were
I
sneaking.
can move quickly and in ways other people don't see me, but I will argue to you that flames may not be able to see me either. As I sneak, quickly dodging and dancing, inspired by
Liam.
Bevro.
What was it? It was
Bevros? Beavros.
Beavros.
No R.
By Beavos. Inspired by Beavos' performance, I myself am dancing amongst the flames
Yeah, get
to
it.
get to our servants who are trapped. And try and find, and once I'm in there, there is perhaps a bucket of water because one of the servants was going to clean, and I say, why didn't you think to throw this bucket of water on the flames that were trapping you? And then we throw the bucket of water on the flames. And I pickpocket them. I'm doing a lot just because you're not stopping me, so I'm just
No,
making
yeah,
sure
go
to
for it.
Keeps going.
And as they go, I
You pickpocket
them.
them. So wait, so there was water there that they weren't aware of.
They just were so scared by the flames, they weren't even thinking to use it. But that's why I'm the hero, and they're the mere mortal.
But how is this sneaky?
I'm sneaking.
Are you
past
sneaking
the
through
flames.
it? Oh, so you put the flames out without them noticing,
I snuck through the
You snuck through the flames?
Yeah.
and then you put out the fire,
And
or
then-
you pointed out to them?
I pointed it out to them, but perhaps that isn't sneaky enough.
That's it. Well, it would just cost you an extra rate. Or I mean, it's kind of cool if you put it out without them
I
noticing. The
snuck
unsung
through the
hero,
flames,
you know.
But I see. We're okay. We'll take it a little more. Okay. Yes. And then as they're going, oh no, we're trapped in the flames. Oh, sacre bleu! I go, oh, but I see some water behind them, and so without them even noticing, I pick up the bucket of water, I throw it on the flames, and then I dart away again. They think the flames just went out.
Well, it's so sneaky. It takes them a moment to realize
Yeah,
that the flames are not on anymore.
Yeah.
On, they're not
Flame-
turned on.
I don't need the recognition.
The fire is
I
out
just need
and
to
we're
do it.
free and
Well
we don't
done.
know how.
Okay, so they're out.
Exactly.
That's all the consequences, except for
The letters.
well, you're still here, but
There is
Esteban Valencia is still here, and he's got 4 razors,
Oh.
which means and he's just drawn a gun, and he is going to murder Rousseau because that's what villains do. Villains murder because Rousseau. Well, Rousseau threw a hand grenade, to be fair, but other than that,
sort of brought it on
Yeah,
myself
sort of.
there.
But he is just going to shoot Rousseau unless someone can deal with at least, I don't know, a few of these razors. That's someone being Scarlet the Pirate,
Scarlet the Pirate.
Scarlet.
who has how many razors? 3, right? Yeah. Right.
Oh.
So I'm trying to like counteract some of his 4.
See if you can do it, yes.
Okay.
And what was your approach,
And there's
by
the
way?
letter, right?
And there's
Oh,
another.
shit, the
Oh, yeah,
letter.
the
Yeah.
letters.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But that was only one raise.
That was only one raise.
So can I spend all of my raises on this one turn?
You can, yeah.
Doing multiple things?
You can if you'd like.
Okay.
It's up to you.
So I chose the sailing approach.
Who else has
Oh, yes,
raises left,
sailing.
by the way?
I have 2.
You have
still.
2 left? You have 2 left. Okay, you don't have to spend them all. It's not like you'll lose if you don't. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'm going to because I think it's heroic.
Okay. It all has to be one action.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
In that case, I won't spend all of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
So what I will do
do something less heroic.
is I'm going to use my sailing approach.
All right, yes.
So Rousseau, no, you're Rousseau.
Yeah, you're Scarlet.
I am Lusso.
I am Scarlet! Scarlet is going to grab one of the floor-to-ceiling curtains
Okay.
covering the windows and use it like a rope. He will climb it, and then he's going to use it to like swing around the room, right past Esteban, right past Rousseau, and swoop down and grab the letter.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool.
Classic sailing
No.
move.
I like it.
Meanwhile,
Classic
Esteban Valencia, he cocks his flintlock pistol. He's getting closer to the cold-blooded murder of Rousseau the Musketeer. Joe, what would you like? Are you out of raises?
Yes.
You got 2. What would you like to
I
do?
have more. You're right.
Yeah.
I
Perform your way out of this one, Bivos.
well.
Hey,
Okay.
Esteban.
Pistols at-
You like
yeah.
tap dancing?
Yeah. I'm gonna
I forgot I had stuff to show everyone.
seducing. Can I seduce with my performance?
You can do, yes.
Can I see it actually?
Yeah, sure, there you go.
All right, the tap dance gets a little more. sensual.
Like a little more boys to men.
I don't know what that means.
Like, you know, the band?
And they exist.
No, yeah.
Wait, they
The
tap
East Coast
dance?
swing.
No, I'm saying that's the transition.
Oh, I get
Yeah, I
it. I get
transitioned
it.
to that,
Yes. Okay.
and I sort of like lock eyes with
Esteban.
Esteban.
Yeah.
There's like a twinkle. It's like we have history.
Oh shit, do you? What was the deal there?
Oh my god.
Who hurt
we go-
who?
We go way back to grade school.
Oh.
We were competitive chess players together.
Oh.
And one day I out-chessed Esteban. That's what we say in chess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when he decided to turn to a life of villainy and
Yes.
blackmail.
Yeah. I
In
moved-
You
Montaigne.
set him on
Exactly.
this path.
And so there's that moment. It's like we are on the chessboard once more, and I am.
The chessboard is on fire and he's got a gun. Yeah.
Yeah. The flames have died down, right?
Oh yeah, you poured out.
I
most of
poured
them.
some of them out.
I
at
mean, there's a
least,
new
yeah.
fire that started because of the grenade.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
fire between us that I'm
Yeah.
igniting.
Oh right, yes, of course.
So I'm going to sashay my way to Esteban and do a light caress of the face.
Oh.
Oh, while performing. This is all performance.
Yeah, it's well, yeah, because you don't really feel this. It's
Yeah.
you're putting on an act. You're
Esteban's
doing a
like-
bit. Yeah.
Like, oh my God, it's been so long. I missed you. This is what Esteban sounds like now too.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that's what he says. He's like, "Whoa, it's been so long. I missed you." Yeah. Speaks American. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and he drops his gun.
Oh shit! You just dropped. How many raises are you spending?
I only have 2 left.
Okay. Well, he's still a little angry, but that's all right. We got 2 raises left.
He's in shock.
But he's still shocked. But the gun is down. You're not going to get straight up murdered, but he's still feeling angry. So
Well,
who?
I have 2 raises
have 2?
left.
Yes.
And while this is happening, it seems like the perfect moment for me to sneak up behind Esteban
It does.
and sweep the leg
Oh shit!
Oh,
and knock him off his feet. So I sneak, Gah! And I knock him off his feet and he falls to the ground.
He does. Well done.
So
Down he goes. He hit his head real bad. That's all right. But you managed to stop Esteban Valencia from capturing Yanis Favreau. But who's tying his hands?
oh, I should.
Yeah, you tie it. Like in a normal
yeah,
way.
No,
yeah.
oh no, not
yeah.
in
Yeah.
In a normal way.
yeah.
Not
Like
in
the
a
performance
normal
is over. Just making that clear.
Yeah.
We're a family show. But as you tie the villain's hands behind his back, he laughs at you. Fools, he says. I was only the distraction. The real assassin is, at this very moment, murdering Favreau's lover elsewhere in the mansion. His wicked laughter... His wicked laughter rings throughout the room. As our heroes realize this, the screen fades to black with bold white letters, "To be continued."
Nice.
Oh my gosh! I love
Amazing.
the tone of this.
What
Yeah.
the hell? That was the most exciting gaming experience I've ever had.
I
In
mean,
your life. in your life?
My
Or just-
entire
Oh
life.
my gosh, yeah, sorry.
I really, really, really just want to sit down at more tables where it's like, okay, so here's a character sheet. The building is on fire. The villain's running out. There's prisoners here, and da-da-da-da. What do you do? It was amazing.
Wow, yeah, thank you. So that's 7th Sea, storytelling game. Obviously, the full game's got a bit more in it. There's like hero points where you help each other out during your like raising your
It's so
raises
cool.
and doing more things.
And I'm so angry at myself because I
got
did it
different
again.
abilities?
I did it
What?
again. I played a game, and I just get rooted in that like tactical D&D sort of Pathfinder-y mind.
Yeah, man.
Where I'm like, well,
Just chill out.
I can't move. He's already over there.
No, you just
and
do
I
it.
gotta,
You just go
yeah,
over there.
exactly. And you're like swinging from the rafters. I never think that way. Like, so like in retrospect, I'm like, I could have used my 4 and instead of making a grenade, could have like ran over there, drew out like a
Rapier.
rapier,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
And been
Weaponry.
like, who did this, Esteban? You blah, 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 and had like a scene. You know what I mean? Like,
Could
would've
have been a whole thing.
much better.
Instead, you threw a hand
grenade-
grenade, which is still pretty cool.
I
No,
thought
it
the
was
grenade
awesome.
was
It's very
creative.
cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought to make a Three Musketeers grenade.
Like an oil slick
I shall
grenade,
name you
gunpowder. in it.
D'Artagnan, and then you throw it. Like I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Anyway, it reminds me that
The
these
Cabernet
games are like,
Sauvignon cocktail.
All right.
all right.
Okay. So
Awesome.
yeah, 7th Sea. This is the core book. The world of 7th Sea is very, very in depth and full on. This is all you need to play. You can get it here on the Gen Con show floor if you happen to be here and watching this for some reason. Booth 411 or 1243. We're selling them both. Or if you're at home and you want to get some 7th Sea happening, again, 10% off from chaosium.com using the code GenCon22.
Gen Con 22. You heard it here first, folks. Well, probably not.
I think that's a glass cannon thing. All right.
Oh my god.
How are we going for time?
We're on the
Just give
final
me some
sprint.
context. Give me some context.
You got 5 minutes.
Do I really?
We could do 20. We could do 20.
Okay, well,
Let's push
I'm
it.
so sorry we kept going.
No,
all right,
it was so
all right.
But
Let's
just
play
crush it.
some Call of Cthulhu.
Yes!
Let's run this up. All right, let's run this home. All right.
I
Again,
can't-
I'm just going to dust these out.
I can't
Do you
help
need to
but
go?
notice you have a Miskatonic University ring.
Yeah, so fun fact, this was bought for me long before I started working for Chaos. This was my 21st birthday gift. Yeah, it was nice. I'm not friends with that guy anymore. It's weird. We just grew apart.
But the ring remains.
The ring remains. It's
Wait,
cool.
so you were like a big fan and then you like got a job?
No, it's because, do you remember when Facebook, like, when everyone was on Facebook and you'd put, like, where you went to school and stuff? And me, as somebody who didn't go to university, because we were poor, I put, like, Miskatonic University, and he bought me a class ring. That's what it says. That's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool. All right, what am I doing? Where's my paper?
I don't know. All right, well, let's talk characters while he's looking for it.
All right.
Joe.
I'm the youngest.
Found it.
Oh, I'm the middle.
I'm the eldest.
I'm the younger. Where do I fall?
What does that even mean?
What that
That's
means
the
is I had to,
existential
specifically for this, create a fourth character. You're younger, but you're not the youngest.
Oh, okay.
You're actually older, middle, younger, youngest.
Okay.
So we're in order.
Oh, I've never been the middle child.
Oh, wait, who's the oldest? Oh, you're the oldest.
I'm the eldest.
Oh, the eldest.
Okay.
The eldest.
The eldest.
I've never been the younger child.
Would it be confusing if I named my character Joanne?
Yes.
Why would
But
it?
do it.
What?
Because
and
Joe.
I'll
It'll be
be
a third
Joey.
Joe.
Joey,
Yes.
We all have to be Joe variations.
I'll
Yes,
be
please.
Jolene.
Yes.
All right, Call of Cthulhu.
What am I? Joseph?
Hey, why not?
Sure.
We don't all know Call of Cthulhu, but Call of Cthulhu is Chaosium's sort of main game. It's the game we are most known for. It is a game of investigative cosmic horror. We're going to play it now. Unlike with the adventure for RuneQuest, I don't have to apologize for anyone because I wrote this one. So I'm going to go off screen anyway.
Cool,
So this
man.
is fine. Yeah. All right.
We got the writer.
Oh, yeah, which
for
means
this
I
demo.
can't remember what it says. Like, cool. All right, Call of Cthulhu. It's D100 system. If you remember what we talked about for RuneQuest, you're rolling a D100 to get under your skill. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to know as a player. Just roll under your skill. Now, all of you are in the same family. Did you all read? You've got a couple of little role-playing personality traits there, a little bit of information. I'm just going to start because we have 5 minutes.
hop in.
7 years after her disappearance, your Aunt Sylvia has been pronounced dead in absentia. Your parents have asked you to travel to Arkham, Massachusetts, and clear out her family home in preparation for sale. After a long day of boxing crockery and packing up furniture, you retire to the guest rooms in your aunt's old house and take a well-deserved rest. Shortly after 3 a.m., you are awakened by a series of loud bangs from the attic. Fearing burglars, you all jump out of your beds and race upstairs to the attic to investigate. I would like you all to roll 3d6 and multiply the number by 5. This will be your luck score for our demo today. So add them together and then multiply by 5. You okay? What'd you get, 3?
I rolled 8 times 3 is 24. I never have any luck in
Wait,
this
times
game.
3?
Times 3. No, times 5.
Times 5. Oh,
Times
8
5.
times 5. Why
Sorry.
was I thinking? What
I was
was
gonna say,
I
I got the
thinking
same as you, and I didn't get that.
that? You're like, what? Do the math. Wait, what did you
I
get?
got
8
40.
times 5. 40. Yeah, that's math.
I got 35. Does that sound right? It was 3d6 times 5?
Yeah?
All right, I got 35.
Okay, that's bad. That's all right.
Yeah.
How'd you go, Matt?
I got 55.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. All right, sick. So that's your luck score. Everyone knows how luck works. You can spend luck on a 1-for-1 basis to decrease the roll that you just made. So if you roll like a 95 and you needed a 94, you can spend a point to reduce it. But hey, you know, we also sometimes roll on luck itself. So as you deplete your luck, which doesn't come back, you know, it gets to be a whole thing. Anyway, so you're all up in the attic. Did everyone catch that?
Yes.
We're fearing burglars.
Yes.
Aunt Sylvia's been missing for 7 years. She's dead. You're packing up the house. The attic is musty and ridden with cobwebs. While you did spend most of the day cleaning the house, the attic was on the list of chores for tomorrow. The attic is dark with a shaft of bluish moonlight filtering in through a single window of frosted glass. There are piles of boxes, old furniture covered in canvas sheets, and a horrid odor that reminds you of stale laundry. What would everyone like to do? It's dark, it's smelly.
Oh me, oh my, I think we might be getting burgled.
You're all English now.
Are we? Lovely.
Look, it's probably just rats,
I didn't
alright?
know it.
All right.
I'm fresh off the flight from Boston, back home here to the UK.
No, we're in Arkham, Massachusetts. You just
Oh.
flew from the
fresh
UK.
My family
Flight
came
from-
to visit me at college.
Yes, I've spent some time at various universities all over the world. Hence, the way my accent travels with me.
I've always admired how you're a person of the world, you know.
Thank you. That's what it said. I have business cards that say Jolene Braddock, person of the world.
Braddock, yes. Joe.
Yes, Joe?
I think it's just rats, but we should probably find out and get them out of here, don't you think?
You think it's rats knocking at the door?
Well, you know, they make sounds and they chew on things and they knock against things to make their little nests.
All right.
I
Maybe
agree.
anything
I'm
else.
sure it's just rats.
I don't like rats.
So
Well, no one
No
does.
one likes rats.
Well, that's why we have to get rid of them. We have to find them.
That's why
I'll do
we
a
have to-
spot hidden for rats, please.
spot hidden for rats. You're gonna lurch. We're gonna search around. So we've all played Call of Cthulhu. So Paula's going to attempt a spot hidden roll, an English spot hidden roll.
Oh, dear.
Spot hidden.
Well,
That's
Some
a,
English on it.
that's a D8.
Oh, thank
That's,
goodness.
That's a D8.
Where's
That happens all the
other
time.
one?
Make sure you're not rolling a D8 with your D100. Did you roll a 100?
No, but it's still not good.
It's 70, you know. I will spend 5 of my luck points to make it 65, so I'll have a regular
Here we go.
success looking for rats.
Wow, beautiful. You're spot hidden.
Yes.
You can't see any rats. You do see. There's like a weird flutter. You know, remember that furniture I described that's draped in canvas?
Yes.
It sort of drifted a little. No one else saw this. Ignore me. Paula's version of Joe, whatever your name is.
Joanne.
Joanne.
Joanne Braddock, attorney at law.
You're all Braddocks, by the way.
Barrister, I mean.
Barrister.
Barrister?
I practice law in New York City, and that's why my accent sometimes goes in and out as well. I've lived in New York
It's pretty
for
good.
quite some time.
But you notice the drapes near the furniture shift a little bit.
The rats
But the
are there.
windows are closed, so it's not a breeze.
There's not a breeze. Oh, well, there's no breeze coming in, but I think there might be rats by those curtains, and I'll just go over there.
Okay, what's everyone else doing while she's doing that? You're all just chilling out? It's really dark in here.
Well,
It's dark.
I'd like to
Fine.
listen a little closer then, because I don't think it's rats. I've heard rats before.
In the chimneys that you sweep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's your Joe name?
Joey.
Joey. All right, little Joey. All right. Could you make a listen roll for me, please?
Joanne, Joseph, Jolene, and Joey.
Did you?
I got a 38 under 80.
Okay, so you close your eyes.
I've always loved what a good listener you are.
Call back!
We love it. We love to see it. All right, you close your eyes, you take a breath, and listen for any noise. And there it is, a faint creaking of the floorboards coming from the northwest corner of the attic, behind a collection of canvas-draped furniture.
The northwest corner.
What? What is there?
The canvases.
Canvases.
It's the Dowager Countess.
I had to do a lot of growing up while you've all been away. The canvases. There's something there.
Collective noun is can buy.
The can are there.
Can buy that.
Can I do a spot hidden roll to see if there's anything I could use as a weapon?
You can, but it's going to be a penalty die because it's so dark in here.
Oh no.
Which means you're going to roll 2 d10s for the tens column, so 3 dice total. Make one, and you take the worst result.
I bet if we set the room
What year
on
is
fire,
it?
it would like.
Esteban Valencia pulls through the room, sets
Would
it
you
on fire.
have a torch? Or
No,
what
well,
year
or-
is it?
Could you make a luck roll?
Oh, yes, I could.
Make a luck roll first.
Like, never mind that roll.
I didn't know you rolled already. All right, make your luck roll
I didn't
first.
look at what it
Make your
said.
luck roll first. Go on.
It was fine.
Okay, 42.
Did you pass your luck roll?
Pass my luck
Oh,
roll.
good thing you always have your trusty Zippo lighter in the back pocket of your pants that you can use to avoid getting a penalty die on your spot hidden rolls,
Yes.
which you can now make
Okay, thank you.
without
How
a penalty
lucky.
die.
With no penalty die. Beautiful. Okay, I rolled an extreme success.
An extreme success.
Yes.
What? Oh, you know. So, what do you know of your Aunt Sylvie? Was it Aunt Sylvie? Was that a name I gave her?
Aunt Sylvia,
Didn't you write
What do you know of
this?
her?
because I am the younger,
The younger, yeah.
I barely remember Aunt Sylvia. All I remember is that she smelled like mothballs.
Okay, you know what doesn't smell like mothballs for some reason that you can tell with your eyes and nose?
What?
I mean, the
You can tell with
the
your
boxes
eyes.
in the corner. You're like, those aren't some Aunt Sylvia boxes. They
I-
look weird. They're not covered in dust like everything else is. That's what you spot with your extreme thing,
Yeah.
right? They're not covered in dust. They look freshly placed. But none of you have been up here, right?
No.
'Cause you're leaving this attic till tomorrow.
Jolene bravely, heedlessly, recklessly perhaps, rushes over and opens the boxes.
What happens here? Jeez. All right. Well, while you're doing that,
It's Joseph's turn.
yes, that's what I'm
Uh,
asking. Well,
Well, he's going to listen to Joey, who has always had very good instincts, and he's going to approach the canvases at her.
you know, approach the canvases. Who else is at the canvases?
Not me. I'm at the curtains. I mean, the drapes.
Which were the canvas drapes? So I
Oh,
think
the
you're all there
canvas
except for
drapes.
you, who's looking in the
Oh.
box. Sorry,
I'm,
the
at the
drapes.
I'm at the boxes.
You're at the boxes.
I'd like to be pointing from afar.
Are you up pointing at you? So you're not nearby. You're just pointing. You
Yeah,
two
so-
up close.
Yeah. Okay. So
All
I'm
right,
up close to
Yes.
it.
So there
You
are 3.
owned it.
Sorry, I'm anxious if left alone. I'm going with them.
Oh, okay. Well done. Role playing's not dead. All right. 3. There are 3 pieces of furniture, each covered in a dusty old canvas sheet. One is clearly a rocking chair. Another is a desk or a chest of drawers, while the third, the one you saw with the movement, is about head height and is thin. You're unsure of what it might be.
What could this be?
Meanwhile, you're looking through the boxes.
I'm looking through the boxes.
Looking
The
through
boxes?
the boxes. The boxes?
Boxes.
The boxes.
Boxes?
I'm jet lagged. You rummage through Aunt Sylvia's boxes, finding old clothes, piles of crumpled fiction and pulp magazines,
Oh.
and an old leather book that is strangely devoid of dust.
Oh my god, read it.
Oh no,
The
don't.
book-
Oh my God!
open
Read it. The whole thing right now.
I open it up.
The book is written in a language you do not recognize, and it
not
smells
read
like
it.
flowers. Anyway, back to the canvases.
Canvases. Joseph wants to walk up to the strangest looking one.
With the tall, thin one that you don't know what it is.
Yeah, the tall, thin one that we don't know what it is, and he's just like, "You all get in such a tizzy about these things. There's nothing here. It's nothing spooky. It's just Aunt Sylvia's place." And he pulls the canvas off.
You pull the canvas. Oh, hold on.
Look, I'll show you.
Can you make a power roll?
Oh no.
no.
Meanwhile, as this is happening, I'm saying.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, go ahead.
Meanwhile, I'm saying, oh, but I know, and I knew Aunt Sylvia very well, and I don't remember having anything like this in the attic.
It's true.
Ever. What is it? So strange. No, don't touch it. Too late.
What did you get on your power roll?
I got a 10 under 65.
You passed?
Yeah, so that's
So
extreme.
you pull the canvas away, and beneath you find a full-length antique mirror. In the half-light of the attic, it reflects very little.
Oh.
Oh.
Never a good sign when a mirror doesn't reflect anything.
Yeah.
A chill comes over the attic. You feel the hairs on the arms and the back of your neck stand up. There's a faint but definite sound like the tip of a rusty nail scraping across glass,
No.
sending a shiver down your spines. The banging noise that woke you up returns, louder than before. It's horrid and so loud, the furniture in the room seems to be shaking. You're holding that book, right?
Yes.
That's not good.
That's amazing.
The suspiciously clean book is ripped from your hands as if by a gust of wind and tossed across the dusty attic floor to lay at the foot of the mirror.
You're right, it's not rats.
What's this?
What is your obsession with rats? It's rats this and rats that.
I always wanted a pet, and Mother and Father always said no. I just thought maybe the rats might be a good pet, and I wanted to find them, but there aren't any rats here. This is just something else.
The antique mirror is like swinging back and forth as these bouncing and things are happening.
Break it.
It's going to fall over.
Break
I'm going to
It's also
grab
really
it.
Stressful.
I'm going to grab it so it doesn't fall.
Could you make a? Do you have something appropriate on there? I don't even know.
They only gave me 3 skills, so no.
Okay, that's
Um,
fine. Let's say you got a 50% chance.
Okay.
Make it stressful.
73.
Okay, you don't even try. No, no, it's okay. It slips past. It falls.
Does it shatter?
Oh, does it shatter?
I want it to break.
The antique mirror begins to swing side to side. The source of the horrid banging... Sorry, it's been swinging for a while. I wrote this ages ago. The horrid banging somehow coming from its dark reflective surface. The mirror tips back and forth violently and then suddenly shatters on the attic floor. Can you all make a spot hidden roll?
Spot hidden.
Oh no, is she
Coming in
trapped
fast.
there forever?
Oh no! 70s again.
4.
Fail.
4.
43.
Fail.
That's an extreme.
So I'm regular, I think.
Joey?
Joey.
Joey.
Oh.
What was your relationship with Sylvia?
Sylvia babysat me a lot when I was just a wee one.
So, it is her face you recognize in the mirror.
No, and
Just before it shatters, she's on the inside of the mirror, smashing her fist against the glass, causing the horrid banging. She looks terrified. And then as the thing shatters, her visage is gone. The attic is left in silence. There are a few blessed moments of silence in the aftermath of the mirror breaking. Then you begin to hear something crawling at the attic floor, something with nails or claws scratching on the floorboards. Dust motes stir in the dim light as the unseen thing kicks up years of dirt from the floorboards. The frosted glass window, which lets in a little moonlight, shatters as an invisible form jolts out into the night.
So it's Aunt Sylvia.
In some invisible form, who knows what it is, as the blue, like the bluish night moonlight spills in much more clearly now, falling very firmly on the leather book in your hands.
It flew out of my hands.
Oh,
Yeah, it's at
a
my-
leather book on the floor.
It's at my feet.
and your
It came,
feet.
it came to the mirror.
That's right.
And what happens next? I guess we'll have to play more Call of Cthulhu to find out.
Oh man, I want to get back to this family of Joes.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That was really
Braddock Joe's.
4 Attic Joes.
Call of Cthulhu is great. It's fantastic. You should all buy it. You can get it at the Gen Con booth or at chaosium.com for 10% off using the code GenCon22. And if you use that code, it's great because if you like the glass cannon, that tells me specifically that you got the code from watching this stream, which informs whether or not I should continue to give Joe money.
Yes,
So it's
please tell your
Oh,
friends,
Joes.
tell your family, tell everybody.
Do it for the Braddocks.
for the Braddock.
Do it for the
Braddocks in the
Braddock.
attic.
Joe Braddock, which one? All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Did we have fun?
Yes.
Had a
That's
blast.
good. That's,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that was important to me.
I had a blast. That was a unique experience for me.
Okay.
I've never
love
done
that.
3 role-playing games in 2 hours.
me neither.
That was
Neither have
awesome.
I.
No, me either.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We really milked RuneQuest, I think, but we got there in the end. It's because I didn't put my phone on the table to
It was our
Yeah.
first one too. We were like
watch the
into
time.
it.
Yeah, we were into it. We were breaking the ice, and
Okay. Well, that was great.
but the other ones were great too. So anyway, I'm going to close it out to just
Please.
say thank you, Brian, so much for taking the time. It is awesome to just get a chance to play in here. Not have to run everything, which is awesome, and to experience these games, which RuneQuest and 7th I hadn't played before, and they were awesome.
Yeah,
so
they were
I really appreciate it. Looking
so
forward to
beautiful.
it. All right,
Show
so
the RuneQuest
just to
stuff.
let's show one more time to the camera two. Camera two.
Whoa.
Camera, whoa! So
Well,
all the starter sets available at the Chaosium booth. Very exciting. Coming up, right after us, we're going to get out of here, and Jared Logan's coming in. Jared and Clint are coming in for some really fun content, and I can see them right outside. They're right out there right now.
There they are.
Yeah, there they are. And I know that it's going to be some really, really fun stuff as Matthew and I, head over to Helium Comedy Club and get ready to warm up for our show tonight. So thank you guys.
Mad invite, by the way.
What's that?
Mad invite, by the way.
I swear that invite went out.
That was last year. I'm joking.
Oh, well,
I can't go. I've got the
you don't have to
thing,
worry
Becca and Co.
oh, that's right.
I have
that's
to get
right.
back on a flight to Australia, so.
Exactly.
Right, and you have a show tonight, right? You're
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we got a show.
yeah, you're all doing a show
We're
tonight.
playing more Call of Cthulhu. If you're here and not going to their show,
When you're done, just come to the after party.
And there's going to be a lot of giveaways at that Calyx thing from Chaosium as well. So.
Yeah, well, after Calyx,
Come on.
come over to Helium for the after party. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. Where the stream is going to keep going. They'll be down here in maybe 15 minutes. We should be rocking on the next thing. Thanks again to Chaosium, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mom.